Welcome to It Takes Two. I'm Blair.
I'm Chris.
And today we'll be talking about Love Island USA, Season 6, Episode 33.
We are almost at the finish line, guys. We are limping there, but we're going to make it there.
Yes.
I need y'all to subscribe, like, share, comment. I still have a goal of 700 subscribers before Monday morning. We behind. But I think we could do it. You ready, Blair?
I'm ready.
Walk us through this episode, please.
So we start with Kayla and Aaron.
Yeah.
Aaron got not genuine from the challenge that they just did, and it was because of the Casa experience.
Yeah.
He says that he couldn't remember everything that happened, and Kayla says, the point for her is that you just can't get defensive in front of my mom.
Mm-hmm.
And he's currently getting defensive right now.
Yeah.
He says that he's just frustrated about having to go in circles about the Casa thing. He's like, when or, what is it going to take for us to put that to bed? And she says it's just going to take time. And then they start making out.
What are your thoughts on this scene right here? Because I have something very small about this scene.
I really didn't have that many thoughts. I just think that they're talking about the conversation that they're expected to have, and I think that Aaron needs to take a little bit more accountability for things that he's done. I think he's a little too defensive when it comes to Kayla in that situation.
Yeah. I have the right to say I don't want to hear Kayla cry no more. Blair has the right to say I don't want to hear Kayla cry no more. Y'all have the right to say the same thing about I don't want to hear Kayla's mouth no more. But I don't think Aaron is in that right, right? And the whole thing about that is a lot of us as people, we really take for granted like hurting other people. And it takes a lot and sometimes years of like forgiveness, of actually like, yes, I keep bringing it up because it hurt. You get what I'm saying? So I think Aaron is taking Kayla's hurt very lightly. And it kind of gives me a sign that maybe he don't love her the way that he says he do, because it's easy. Or maybe it's easy for me. It's just easy just to apologize for it. It's easy just to be apologetic for it. You know what I mean? Not to feel guilty, not to feel like, oh my goodness, I'm never going to be in right standing with you. But it's like, okay, I will apologize for it because I hurt you. You said I hurt you and I will apologize. But as he was being defensive, it's like, Aaron, I feel like you just want it to just be swept under the rug, and at the end of the day someone was hurt by your actions.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And I also think that with Aaron, basically, if you say that you're falling for this girl, you love this girl, and this girl is your girlfriend and all that type of stuff, then your feelings should mean more to her. Feelings should mean more to you than her feelings mean to us.
For sure.
I can sit up here and say, okay, quit with all that crying.
Yeah.
But Aaron, you actually hurt her, and if you're in close proximity and you really love her as a person and you see all her great qualities, then it should hit differently to you when this person is upset and is hurt. So I can see that.
Yeah.
So Serena and Cordell have a chat.
Yeah.
Cordell is nervous to meet Serena's mom. Serena says that she is really close with her mom and she's ready to check on her, hear her mom's voice. Hopefully she's up and moving around from surgery. She is scared to meet Cordell's family because she called him out of his name.
She did. And
she hopes that they'll cut her a little bit of slack.
Yeah, I think they will cut you slack because, number one, they only know you from TV.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So a lot of us don't know the optics and like just being around somebody every day for like a month and some change. So I think everybody should cut everybody slack, even Aaron. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you don't know me.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
So Janae and Kenny talk. Janae would have loved to meet Kenny's mom.
Of course.
And she would have loved for him to meet her brother. But she says maybe that's something we can do on the outside. Kenny doesn't really respond to that.
No,
I just thought I would put that out there.
Yeah, he does.
But he says that, these are the longest relationships in the villa, so it makes sense for them to have this opportunity.
Yeah, I just want to point out this sentence you said, that she said that she would love to meet Kenny's mom and she would like to meet her brother and things like that, and for him to meet her brother and things like that.
Yeah.
I'm just like, hey, let's keep remembering, Janae, you have a mother too.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And I understand that, like, this is just her personality, is real bubbly, you get what I'm saying? But I did catch on, Blair, to him basically changing the subject of, well, it makes sense for them to go meet the parents because, they are the couples that have been together the longest in the villa.
Yeah.
We're not talking about that, Kenny.
Yeah.
We talk about what we're doing outside the villa.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And he's talking about what's going on in the villa still. keep your eyes on Kenny, man. Keep your eyes on Kenny.
So Nicole and Kendall talk. She really misses her family, and Kendall is excited to see his mom and get her opinion about everything.
True.
Leah and Miguel, they were proud that they were in third place.
Yeah.
And she still doesn't think PE is a subject.
It's okay.
It is definitely a subject.
It's a subject.
So, Rob and Cassie.
Okay.
They're just chilling on the dock, very having like chill conversation. He's guessing her shoe size, her height. They end up admiring the moon, and he says that was one of his favorite moments on the dock is just enjoying the moon. And I don't even know if the conversation with Cassie was part of it. I think he just enjoyed the scenery of Fiji, honestly.
Yeah.
So
as you can tell just by how we are recapping the episode, we are not leaving anything out. The villa is more empty. The mood of the villa is more calm. It's more like, we are winding down to the ending of the show. You get what I'm saying?
Yes. So it's bedtime.
Yeah.
Everybody is nervous about meeting everyone's family who's, supposed to meet people.
Yeah.
Kaylor knows that her mom is going to hold Aaron accountable for his actions, but she also knows her mom will give her the space to make her own decision.
Of course.
So as nighttime comes, there's a lot of touching and straddling.
Leah, I saw you.
And apparently somebody got it in last night. I think more than one person.
Listen, I think
more than one couple.
I think everybody got it in my opinion, because it's the last days. You get what I'm saying? You even saw Cassie in bed with Rob, and she said, we can touch. You get what I'm saying? Don't mind if I do, okay? And the next thing you know, she moaning. Okay. You know what I mean? So I don't know what happened, but I think everybody's feeling like I'm gonna get this last ride in. Literally.
Yeah.
Literally. Okay?
I know Leah did. So Rob tells Aaron the next morning that he and Cassie had sex. Kenny brought Janae some eggs, and Aaron brought Kaylor beans on toast. I know that is a UK meal, y'all. I don't get it.
Maybe I'm gonna make it for you.
Maybe I'll have to try it to see what y'all hitting on, if y'all hitting on something. But I'm just like, that is not the breakfast of champions to me. I just can't imagine.
I'm gonna make it for you. Okay. Not for me.
So next, Rob and Cassie are chatting, and she's asking him, "Did you tell anybody what we did last night?" And he says he told Aaron, but Aaron's not gonna tell anybody. She didn't tell anybody, and she says, "Yeah, let's just not talk about it." She says she's just a horny girl, and it's not like her heart is on the line with the situation. She's here to have a good time.
Basically, translation, I was just brought in at the end of the show to sleep with Rob, because Rob is out the door next episode. That's what I feel. And at the end of the day, it just is what it is. Listen here, everybody getting their last hurrah in,
Yeah. So Aaron is nervous. He's sitting on the dock of the bay. And Kendall is there trying to comfort him and just trying to hype him up, saying we just got to go in there and hype up our girls and everything's going to be fine. And then Kaylor gets a text. Yeah. It is time to meet the family. So she goes in first, and it's her mom and her dad. Her mom is proud of how she's been communicating her feelings besides the F-bomb. Mom has had a roller coaster ride when it comes to Aaron and the Casa Amor situation. And she was also upset at his comment during movie night when he said that he didn't really care or think about Kaylor when it came to his decisions, because she says he didn't consider your feelings. Dad says that Kaylor is a type to try to make things work, and Aaron realized that when he came back from Casa. Kaylor really likes that Aaron is open with his emotions. Next, her brother and sister come on the screen, and bro tells her, "Yo, stop crying so much. I'm glad somebody from her family told her." I don't know if she'll listen to her little brother. She's not. But he was talking truth. The sis says that she doesn't like Aaron, and then she asks her sister, "Do you really like him?" And Kaylor's like, "Yes, I do." Wow. Grandma comes on in. She thinks Aaron is handsome and is happy that Kaylor found somebody she likes. And I'm like, that's spoken like a true grandma who's just like, look, I've been through my heyday of whatever I've been through with my man, and y'all gonna figure it out.
And y'all not gonna take the years I got left.
Exactly.
Away from me.
So Aaron goes in to meet her family. Yeah. Mom expresses to him that she went on
Take your time, Blair. Take your time.
She went on an emotional roller coaster with the Casa situation. Mom says that he did redeem himself at movie night. And she says that pretty much treat Kaylor good. And if she loves you, we love you. Aaron says that he will definitely make it up to Kaylor and the family.
Stop right here for a second. Have you been reading some of the comments the mother been making throughout the show?
I heard about it, yeah.
There's been even though Aaron's actions can be it could be under the category of whatever you want to make it. TV, it could be real, whatever, scripted, non-scripted. The comments that the mother's making in the real world is real. And something about Kayla's mom gives me the ick.
Okay.
Right? There's been a lot of conversations and like a lot of comments about she putting her daughter on this pedestal, basically saying, and this is actually like a quote. She basically saying like they are graping and not graping, right? They are graping her character on the show and making her look this way and things of that nature.
Because she's such a kind person.
Yeah.
Oh, I did hear her mom was saying like it's a superpower of how loving and how happy she
whatever the hell she was talking about.
Yeah.
Right. And basically saying like, Kayla, she ain't got no tattoos, she ain't got none of this, she got none of this, she got lip filler, she got that for sure. But basically trying to put her on this like pedestal of how dare this person do this to Kayla. Look how pristine this person is. Okay. And Kayla mom need to understand that, hey, your daughter's on a TV show. You get what I'm saying? As in, you only know what they show you, what they show us. So that's the only thing that I can say about Kayla mom. Of course, to some people it'd be like, oh yeah, that looks like she's just defending the mom and like, oh yeah. But to me, I felt like it was just a little too much of basically exalting your daughter, trying to hold her up above like
what we see.
And I'm like, she's on the show, she's part of the cast and stuff like that. She's not that special. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know when it came to Coy, like his mom was online saying a lot of stuff, basically like not appreciating how Janae was and different things. But I'm just like, for these parents to come on here, like y'all actually make y'all kids look 10 times worse.
Yeah.
Like just let them have their experience, learn whatever they're going to learn, and they'll be fine. Like, but at the same time, I'm not a parent. I guess some parents feel like they got to go fight people down on the Twitter.
We wouldn't be in the comments.
But I'm just like, this is like their experience, and it's not something that I feel like the parents need to put that much weight into.
Yeah, exactly.
But then Aaron, his grandmother, and his brother pop up, and his mom. So Aaron and Kayla's mom apparently have been texting each other.
Of course.
And they're all team Kayla and Aaron.
Yeah.
So her family drops off, and just talking with his mom is happy that they have rekindled after Casa. And the brother tells Aaron that you pretty much, made a dick out of yourself, but we're glad that you guys are together.
Yeah.
Aaron, Kayla's gone at this point, and Aaron is telling them that, Rob has helped him a lot while being there. And that was the end of that.
Listen here, I got to mention Rob in my conversation.
Yes.
I have to mention Rob in my conversation. Anything else you thought about that conversation in total?
Not really.
Okay.
So Kayla goes out. She tells Rob that things went well. Aaron ends up coming out, and they're both really happy with how the conversations went. So next, it is time for Nicole to chat with her family. Her mom and dad are on video. Mom thinks Kendall is sweet and kind and that he's been a gentleman. She sees that, Nicole sees that as well, and she just wanted to make sure that that's what her parents saw from their vantage point. Nicole thinks that her dad will like him. Dad even starts tearing up. Nicole tells her parents that she's really happy with Kendall, and he's nothing like this past guy that she was with, where there was a lot of lying and cheating.
Stop right there for a second. Is Kendall, do you like Kendall for who he is, or do you like Kendall for what he's not? Because that did not need to be said, in my opinion. Right?
I don't know. I as a woman who's been through that,
of course,
many a frog, I think that you can love somebody for who they are and who they're not. So I think that Nicole appreciates both.
I get that, but and granted, we got examples all around. Of course, we know the most famous example that everybody point to, Sierra and Russell Wilson. And things like that. She was with Future, and then she had a baby by Future, but then all of a sudden she got with her prince, with Russell Wilson. Everybody call him corny and things like that. I just don't trust Nicole. I think the thing about Kendall is I think she likes him more for what he's not, and that is like, he's not a liar, he's not a cheater so far, and he's so much the opposite of what she's used to. And in some ways, I think that worked. But I don't know if this is part of her healing process. I don't really know if she's really into him more than like I'm healing, I'm getting over what I'm getting over, and maybe it will last, but I just don't trust her.
So then Kendall goes in. The parents are glad that he came back from Casa by himself. The dad asks, what are your intentions outside of Love Island? And Kendall says that he wants to be with Nicole, and if it's a different status, when we get out, like, we'll see about that.
Yeah.
And dad says that he is a fan of his. I want to say that I don't trust Kendall.
Why don't you trust Kendall?
Because I feel like he was kind of evasive to the question. I don't think he was as forthcoming with his intentions. It's one thing to say, if we have a different status, well, what is the different status? So are we girlfriend or boyfriend? And I know some people feel like you don't have to be that direct. But if I'm talking to somebody about my child and they say a different status, I'm like, I'm going to need words, specific ones.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna need you to try a little bit better, because I feel like you're trying not to get caught up saying anything that you don't want to be held to. So that's just kind of my reaction to that. I was just like, wasn't feeling that answer.
Is it possible that I didn't want to say nothing in front of your father that I didn't talk to you about first?
That is possible, but I think that Kendall should also make his intentions known with Nicole if he had those thoughts. Yeah, I'm not a fan of holding back.
Yeah, I think the thing with Kendall is, which people can take the wrong way, when he was talking to Cordell or he was talking to whoever outside before he was called in and things like that, he said he's nervous, but he said he knows once he get in that room, he know how to turn it on. So in some ways, some people would be like, oh, okay, you are a performer. Or some people could be like, okay, just nervousness until you actually in the moment, and then you actually be yourself. So I don't know what Kendall is. There's a lot of rumors swirling around Kendall about what he did before he signed on the show and things of that nature. So we will wait and see them.
Do you remember what that is?
Yeah, I told you that he was in a relationship before he signed up for the show.
Oh,
and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I feel like you lost too.
No, I didn't know.
Oh, you had no idea about the whole Kendall thing?
No, I didn't know about that.
About how he broke up with his girl like 2 days before he came on the show?
No, I didn't know that. So Kendall's mom pops up.
Okay.
She thinks that they work well together. Then his sisters pop up. She has been enjoying watching them fall in love.
Yeah.
They look forward to meeting her on the outside. Nicole leaves.
Yeah.
And I think I missed when she said this, or maybe they edited that part out. But Kendall was upset because his sister said, oh my gosh, like, why would you say like I'm falling for her? Like, I didn't even have that conversation with her. But the mom says, like, we know. Sister's like, it's totally obvious. And Kendall admits that he is falling in love with her.
Then tell her, bro.
So Kendall and Nicole, Kendall and Nicole, when they come out, they thought that both of them did great with each other's family. Nicole said, you said that you'd want to take things to the next level on the outside. And Kendall said in the end game, like, that's what he wants, to be with you. Nicole says that she wants the same thing. Still, to me, too vague. Sorry.
Really?
Sorry. The end game. So does that mean like we're going to keep on dating for another year after we get out of here? Like
we could be closed off.
It just seems very loosey goosey.
Oh, okay.
So that makes me feel like Kendall's not trying to put any words to any definitions or whatever.
Okay, he's trying to get off by technicalities.
I really feel that way.
Okay.
So Serena goes to talk to her fam.
Yeah.
It is her sister, her niece, and her brother.
Yeah. She
asked them how the mom is doing, and mom is doing great. And she asked them what they think about Cordell. So the sister says, look, we've been watching everything. The sister loves Leah and Janae and appreciates them for showing love and support to her.
Okay.
And she wanted to extend her sisterhood to them because of how great of sister friends that they've been to Serena.
I understand that.
The sister was not feeling Cordell during Casa Amor. And the niece thought that Serena ate her response following Casa.
Of course she did.
And the brother, she asked him, like, do you like him? And the brother was just like, I don't know yet. I got to meet him. And the niece says the same things. Like, I need to talk to him first.
Well, here's the thing about it. You can think whatever you want to think in the sense of like you ate or like you're not a fan of things like that. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, siblings is going to ride for each other. And that's what they're supposed to do for Serena. I don't know why some people feel like, like Serena's sister and her brother and her niece supposed to like chastise her. Like, no, this is her family,
Yeah. She pulls Cordell in. He is happy to meet them. And Cordell, he kind of messes up on his introduction, so he drops the F-bomb. And then the brother tries to check him, talking about, let's chill with cussing in front of my sister and my niece. And I'm just like, relax.
Okay.
We ain't gonna be cussing up a storm during the conversation. It was just one little F-bomb, okay? So the sister says, you get one card pretty much to mess up, and you used it.
Well, here's the thing. I'm not in a relationship with you, sister. Okay.
So mom wrote a letter for Serena.
Yeah.
And the gist of the letter is that she's proud of her. God is going to cover her. And her mom is looking forward to meeting Cordell when they get back.
Real sweet.
The brother asks, like, what is Cordell's long-term goals? And that's pretty much just jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Cordell has talked about moving out to Texas to be closer to Serena.
Yeah.
And they're happy to hear that he would be willing to take that step.
Listen here, just a small detail. I like the idea that Leah and Cordell was talking with each other outside before Cordell went in there. And she was like, listen here, I know you mumble. Don't mumble. Today is one of those days you can't do that.
Yeah.
And then, like, she tried to coach him and he messed up in the beginning.
Yeah.
Literally. And then what you practice is what you're going to perform. He messed up in the beginning in front of the family, too.
Right. So Cordell's godmom comes in.
Yes.
She thanks Serena for doing Cordell's hair.
Yes.
She thinks Serena is beautiful. Her smile is contagious. And she tells her, we're going to have to do breakfast right, though, Serena.
Oh, my
and I
goodness.
thought that was a nice amount of checkage. Like, it was just like, you went a little bit crazy on my boy, but, you know, I'm willing to know you, get together, and, you know, this is something we can move on from.
Listen here, if there's anything about a black mama, right? Or at least the godmom, usually someone who's, if not related, probably real close to the mother.
Yeah, the bestie.
Yeah, you know, if there's anything that a black woman is going to be, she was disinterested the whole conversation. So she just led it with compliments. Let that be a lesson. Whenever you're not interested in the conversation, just lead with compliments. She's like, you're beautiful. Your laugh is contagious. I love your laugh. Thank you for doing his hair. We go work on that breakfast. You get what I'm saying? It was all surface level. I'm just holding the line until the big dog, Odell Beckham Sr., come on the line. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, so we've got Cordell's dad. The dad is proud of Cordell, and he tells him, look, anything good is worth waiting for.
Yeah.
The dad says, y'all have been going through y'all experience. He actually said little experience, and I'm just like, that's definitely parent coded.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all been going through y'all little stuff. And he said, Miss Serena, don't play.
Yeah.
So Serena leaves. She tells Janae and Leah about her sister's message to them.
Yeah.
And they were really touched by that. Like, they all hugged. I thought I was going to tear up because, like, I love a good sister friend.
Yeah.
So that was really sweet.
I wasn't going to tear up.
The dad tells Cordell that she's a nice girl.
Yeah.
And he says, you got to be friends first. You guys want to take it slow. And it'll all be special on the outside because of it.
True.
So, of course, Odell pops up.
And then we go to commercial. Literally, listen here. Y'all thought Odell Beckham Jr. wasn't going to pop up on the screen? Come on. Now, the producers wrote this in from day one. I'm
like, that's probably part of why they casted him. They're like, we are going to get this moment.
Listen, how much do we got to pay you, Odell? But we got Odell Beckham Jr. on the screen.
So he tells Cordell that he loves this for him. He says that it's funny how y'all got linked up, but everything happens for a reason. Any relationship is going to have its ups and downs, and it's just lessons that you learn from and grow from.
Okay, Odell.
So he calls Serena back to meet his brother. He says so many people are coming up to him. He talked about the white party, about Ruben's place, and just so many people are so tuned into the show, asking him, talking to him about his brother.
Yeah.
And he's like, I really can't wait to meet you, Serena, and invites them to come to the game.
Now, let me break this scene down a little bit more, right? He comes out there. He like, Serena, my brother want to meet you. You get what I'm saying? He's jumping up and down. My brother want to meet you. Leah, of course, running down the stairs like, which brother? You get what I'm saying? Like the brother.
The
you get
brother.
Right? And of course, I talked to Blair. I'm talking to Blair. I said, this is the bait. This is what he does. This is how he rejects 1,000 women a month or 2 months and things of that nature, whatever outrageous number it is, right? And the one thing she did, right? I don't know if it's a red flag, but she comes in and she sees basically an older version of Cordell, right? They all got the same face. The father got the same face. Both the brothers got the same face and things like that. She sees Odell on the screen and she squeals. To me, why are you squealing at my big brother for?
Okay.
Because listen here.
I think as celebrity, people are going to have a little reaction to that, you know?
You didn't squeal for my brother.
Okay.
Exactly. Exactly. I know it's Odell. I know he's basically known as like a ladies' man. A lot of ladies think he's handsome and gorgeous and things like that. And he can run fast, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, let's chill with the squealing, Serena. Let's chill with the squealing, you know?
Yeah. So Cordell and Serena, they have a quick convo after the chats. Cordell really wants them to grow. He feels like this is a big step to where they could be, and she agrees, and they end up kissing. So they turned me.
What?
I am now Team Serena and Cordell. I didn't think I would find myself here, but here I am.
You don't want Odell Beckham has won your heart too?
No, has nothing to do with the brother.
Okay, what happened?
I really felt like I saw genuine emotions and care from Serena. And I was convinced that she is into Cordell. Before, I couldn't really tell. I wasn't 100% sure. Even with him coming back into her good graces, I was just like, it's just kind of a little bit of gameplay. But I really felt like she genuinely loves and cares for this person. And I think that even their families, like, I feel like their families would gel together as well.
Yeah.
So I think it could be a good situation. And I am the belief that, you know, in relationships, whether romantic or friendships, there's ups and downs.
Yeah.
And if people are remorseful and they're able to be accountable and want to make things up to you, then I think it's worth giving things a try and seeing what could possibly be. And I think this could be a really good thing for both of them. And I don't say that just accountability on Cordell's part. I think Serena also took accountability for how she lashed out and knew that she was doing the most. So I think that them starting on a blank slate is, the possibilities are endless for them. And I see it for them. I do. And I also want to say,
you got a lot to say.
Kenny's not doing enough for me. I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness. Don't do that.
He's not doing enough for me.
Not Kenny.
You just can't sit around, smile, and make faces, okay? You're handsome, but you can't be doing that, all right? Janae is carrying that couple, and I will have to say Serena and Cordell, they've shown a lot more growth.
Okay.
They've shown genuine connection, and the communication is definitely improved from the beginning, and I'm just like, yeah, sorry, I got to jump off the Kenny train.
Okay. First of all, Kenny don't deserve that. Okay. Number two, I think in any relationship Janae is in, she's gonna carry it. Okay. She's gonna carry the conversation. She's gonna carry the energy. She's a lot.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But I will say this though: $100,000 is on the line, right? And I don't know if Cordell and Serena is going to win the overall competition. Usually, I know they say our vote matters, our vote don't matter. The producers, they already said we want how many seasons of Love Islands who we were like this couple should win, and it's like totally somebody who we like how the heck did they win? So they trying to sell us this Aaron and Kayla type of thing, and I'm telling you, we don't want that.
I could never buy that.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, no.
I can't do it. Give me Rob over Kayla. You get what I'm saying?
Honestly, yeah.
And truth be told, I think Rob is going next episode. But I will say this: I hope that she really do likes him, and I hope that he continues to like her in their normal everyday interactions.
Yeah.
Because they really do have something special, and I don't mean to make this a transactional relationship, but there's something to, I like you, you like me, and we can make some money. Like they don't have to win Love Island.
Yeah.
Like he could be set for life for just doing this show. She could be set. Her life can change, if not changed already, by doing this show.
Right.
And there has to be some type of investment that they both have to make towards each other and in each other, to where it's like, I like you and I really want to make those changes. Those changes you want to hear Kenny say, hey, you got Cordell saying, I'm willing to move.
Yeah.
To basically make this work. So I think with the whole Cordell and Serena, if everything keeps going the way it's supposed to go, I think we're going to see a lot of commercials with them. I definitely think we're going to see them on Love Island Games, All Stars, whatever those type of other franchises are. This is not going to be the last time we see them.
Right.
Right? If they play their cards right. Now, I have a question, right? And then I'll let everybody go. I want everybody's opinion about this, right? We know Odell Beckham Jr. We seen his father, Odell Beckham Sr., and things like that. It's a rich family, right? Is it possible to be on the line of actually liking someone and the family kind of push you over that line?
Yeah.
or is that viewed as like you're not really being honest?
No, I think that can help it. Well, honestly, I feel like you have to be at the point of liking the person already.
And that's okay. Yeah.
But I think that the family could make you fall for the person even more or have a deeper connection, because you can see like, oh, this is like really what your values are. These are the people that raised you. Like, this is like, these are good people. Like, you come from good stock. Like, I trust your family because of the way that they've come across and or how welcoming they are to me. Like, because a lot of times, like in some relationships, family can break up people as well.
Exactly.
So I think that if family can cause discord within people's relationships, a good family can definitely help people create stronger bonds.
Yes.
So,
and I'm not saying this to say that Serena's a gold digger. This is not what I'm saying. I'm saying that how much she's a slow burner.
Yeah.
You know how you turn that stove on and like you put it on 3. Once you meet Odell Beckham Sr. and Odell Beckham Jr., I think her burner went from 3 to 7.
Possibly.
Do you get what I'm saying? Because now you can actually like, wait a minute, I actually do like this guy. I don't have to really be that. I don't want to say don't have no standards, because of course she has standards, as we seen. You get what I'm saying? But it's like, oh, that family can be the last selling point. Or that family can be the last, like, I'm out.
Yeah, it can be the breaking point.
You get what I'm saying?
And the thing is, too, if we're going to talk about finances and family.
Yes.
I mean, it does kind of make a difference for some people when choosing their partner to know, like, are you financially sound? Is your family financially sound? Not necessarily like I'm coming into the money.
Of course.
But it can be a thing of I don't have to worry about supporting you and yours because y'all good and y'all got it.
Exactly.
And I can focus on whatever we're creating and building because we don't have to worry about people coming after trying to get what you have.
Yeah.
So
and 100%.
Yeah.
You hit the nail on the head. And I'm not saying that to say that Serena's a gold digger. If Serena and Cordell played their cards so right that I think they gonna make their own money together.
Right.
To where they don't need to go into Odell's pocket. You get what I'm saying? But I think I think the fact that they can make money together, the fact that they can basically be a brand together, and on top of that, you got the backing of the Beckham family. I think like Cordell is just hitting the full house. You get what I'm saying? You cool, you nice to me, you straight patient with me, and your brother's Odell Beckham. Like,
and your family's cool.
Like,
yeah.
so I think it's a selling point. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all I got to say. I try to make a little bit of lemonade. I try to give y'all 30 minutes. You get what I'm saying? Anything else about this episode?
That's really all I got.
Listen here, come back tomorrow. We got Love Island USA again tomorrow night, as well as Love Island UK in the middle of the day. Y'all be good.
Bye.